Hey everybody, welcome to the Cafe of Knowledge. We back in the house today. Please hit like and subscribe, please. I want to give a shout out. You know, we do a shout out to black owned businesses. I got my hair done from the black owned businesses, as everybody could see or whatever. But the business is Shy Styles, and she does braided styles for kids under 7. She does shampoo and styles, silk press, lashes, virgin relaxers, relaxer touch up. She do sew-ins. She do the crotch styles. It's the crochet. The crochet. She do the crochet style. I'm sorry. And she do the sew-in maintenance, and she do wig installs. Okay, so we promoting the black-owned business this week, and it's Shy Styles. It's Shy Styles.
I thought it was
Shy Styles. But anyway, y'all go holler at our girl Sierra. Her telephone number is, if you want to get your hair done and all that good stuff, because she lay hair. Y'all see how I'm looking today. But it's area code 251-434-4039. And then you can schedule appointment by going to HTTPS the colon, I think that's the colon dots, / SIE Styles scheduling.as.me / schedule.hp. Now I know that's a lot, y'all, because I wouldn't even be able to remember that myself.
I'm gonna put it in the comment.
Yeah, he said he gonna put it in the comment, but I just gave y'all her telephone number. So please check her out, support black owned business, and she got very, very good prices, y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe her prices are it's not breaking your pocket and all that. Very good. She laid it. See how I'm doing? You know how it is. But anyway, check her out, y'all, and give her a call. So, but today's topic is from Michael Watts. Michael Watts, and it's my in-law won't give us space. Once again, that's from Michael Watts. Appreciate it.
I feel like I'm going to jump in there on that one.
Yeah.
I usually when that happens, my opinion, somebody depending on them. Most times they don't just dive in like that, unless it's like a usually stereotypical.
You saying that the couple is dependent on the in-law?
Stereotypical. Somebody's dependent on the in-law, and usually it's like a young lady, like the daughter or whoever whatsoever, the dad or the mother always provided for them, and they're kind of low-key spoiled or something like that. So then when it comes to marriage or getting together like that, they know they brown nose, they all up in the relationship and shit like that, because they don't think that the guy, or even if he can, they just want to make sure, that they just on top of everything. It's just a lot of
and that's true. You have
still caretaking going on,
right? And you do have some in-laws, y'all, that they are in couples business a lot. And I'm the type of in-law, I do have a daughter-in-law. One of my sons are married. But we get along real good. But I'm that emergency in-law. I always consider myself an emergency in-law.
What that mean?
I ain't coming over there bothering y'all. I give y'all space.
Oh.
They raise that, they raising my grandkids. They're doing a wonderful job with that. They got their nice house or whatever, and they got their stuff going on. I don't go over there like that, because I step back, because that's a couple, and they're grown. And they live in their own life, and they run their household the way they want to run it. My son might not want to run his household the way I ran mine. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm over there all the time, I'm going to try to put input on how I like to run my house. And that's not my house. That's his house. You see what I'm saying? And you can't do that. So sometimes you have to in-law have to step back, and I'm that emergency in-law. I ain't coming over there bothering y'all, and he'll tell you, I ain't coming over there bothering y'all. I ain't coming over there knocking on their door all the time. I ain't coming over there sitting on their couch all the time. I ain't doing all that. I'm an emergency in-law. That means when some shit pop off, then you call me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an emergency in-law. That's all I got to say. You call me when the kid's sick, or when something done jumped off over there, or somebody done broke in your house or something like that. I'm that emergency in-law. Other than that, I ain't coming over there getting in your business, because I got to handle my own business. I ain't got time to be going over there, sitting up under them trying to do all that. But you got some in-laws that do that now. And I'm going to tell you, and they said it's a power struggle. It's a power struggle that the mother or the father of whoever it is don't want to let go of their child for real. It's a power struggle. It's like because they are so tight, they raise that child gets married, they still want to be inside of the marriage as well. They don't want to let go of that power struggle. They feel like that person that they marry is taking them away from them. So they always have to be involved in something. And they always involve their ass in the wrong thing. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but usually that's either two things. Either the dad is single or the mama's single. And they end up doing that. And they lonely. They ask to find somebody. Or it is two parents that knows into that. And that's because they had that child together. And then they just very overprotective of that child. Or whatever like that. You know.
Well, yeah, but I do know that it's a common thing, and it is. When Michael Watts brought this up, I looked it up. They said it's a big problem, and that's a lot of reason why the couple don't get along, because the other couple is telling the one they're married to, like, hey, your mother, your father, how come they over here so much? How come they trying to run my house? When they come in and you got something new, then the mother-in-law said, oh, I don't like that table. Why y'all buy that color couch? I don't like that. Y'all should have got this color. It's some in-laws that do come in.
Come over there. Y'all ain't sweet today?
And then,
I don't want a cup of water.
They come in and then they'll sit down. They come over there all day. You have some in-laws that will move themselves in your house. They will come in now. I'm telling you, because it's like they will not let their daughter or their son be dependent. It just will not let, I don't know. But all I can say, y'all, and to Michael or whatever, is that you're going to have to bring a stop to it. Because in-laws do. In-laws come in now, they'll talk about how he or she ain't making enough money, why he and she is not working.
You have to put your foot down, player.
Yeah, well, it's like they always say what they don't like. Your in-law come in and tell you what they don't like that y'all doing, or what it's just, or how to raise your grandkids, how to raise the kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, how come?
Now that's something I don't think you're supposed to do.
But they do. You know what I'm saying? You have
your kids, like,
right.
Don't tell them how to raise their own.
Right.
That's definitely trauma right there.
Right. And it starts an argument between the couple, because you have to be nice to your in-laws, but if y'all don't set boundaries, it gets worse. If your in-law continues to think that they can come in there and tell their son or daughter what to do in y'all marriage, you don't have no more say-so now. It's almost like you trying to punk the other one out. It's like the in-law tries to punk the other one out, like, well, or they always got somewhere to go, or they always got somewhere. It's like they always in the middle of something, and that couple can't never.
And guess what? I was just going to say, and that couple itself ain't going to never get, the bond ain't going to get stronger, and they're not going to, correspond and compromise with each other, because that in-law is damn sure babying whoever they trying to protect, or they're like, not trying to be funny. Yeah, you got married with this person or whatever, but then, like, if your mom or dad is, like, right there, and I'm talking about, like, they providing for you like that.
Well, you see, like, that's that. You right.
I can have my cake and eat it too. You
right. Then you right on that.
That's what's gonna make it hard. Yeah.
Couples don't need to depend on their in-laws.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
They need to break a loose. Yeah. Right. They need to break a loose.
So
and Michael, struggle. You don't.
If that's going on, I'm gonna tell you two things, brother. Either number one, you are gonna have to tell her, hey, look, I'm You ain't gotta say it like this, but I'm daddy. You know what I'm saying? I got this, I got us. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in emergency or whatever like that, or we having a baby or something like that, I call you people, we having a big party, gathering or something, call you that. But other than that, it's us.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta call them for nothing. Whatever. They want to butt themselves in, then you have to sit down with the parents or, hey, listen, I understand, I know y'all love your daughter, whatever, and that's understandable and everything, but, like, you know, can we have a little bit more privacy? It's ways to go about it professionally in an adult way or whatever.
I know some
if somebody ain't listening, like, they ass ain't listening, and she damn sure don't want to listen.
Well, yeah, because, you know, you just have some in-laws, and I always said I was never going to be that type of in-law. I'm not butting in my kids' marriage. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never win. No, that's a no-win battle. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you messing the whole thing up. You confusing the whole thing because now you got him or her trying to choose between their spouse and their parent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's not good at all, you know. But you got some in-laws that need to get their ass read and told that you just can't be. Your kid is married. You done had your time in life to do all your fuck-ups. Like, I done had my time in life to do whatever I did wrong, I had to learn from it. Yeah. And that's what you have to do to your kid. You can't go in after your child has done got married. They are grown. You can, yes, help if they say, hey, I need your help on something, or I need your advice on something. Yeah, you always going to be the parent to do that. Mm-hmm. But they should be able to have to come to you and say, hey, I need your advice on something, or I need your help on something. Can you help me out? But I'm talking about that in-law that's jumping in there and they ain't asked for shit. They don't want shit from you. You just coming over there, busting open their door and their apartment and their house, and you just sitting your ass down and you acting like you run the shit. You saying you don't, you know, and then that's trying to pump that other spouse because that type of in-law always wants that spouse. The reason why they do that, they want that spouse to know that they still have half control of their spouse's mind. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And they try to make, proving a certain point that, oh, well, she might or he might be yours, but I got half control. You got half control, but I ain't gonna let you have all the control.
Okay, watch this. I just thought about this. What about the ones that it's not like that? The two couples are doing great.
Yeah.
And the in-law is depending on them.
Yeah.
Oh, they doing good. You know, daddy needs about $30, $40 every night, or mama come around and always want money, something from them, or want to kind of lounge over there all the time. Right. And they need a place to stay like that. Yeah, that could.
That is some in-laws like that too, and there's some in-laws that.
And it's gonna try to make you feel bad if you do be like, hey, look, we just want some privacy.
Yeah, really, because it's like that.
If her husband wouldn't give his mama money, she'll shame them and be like, y'all wrong. And y'all know y'all try to make I'm your mama. And this is that. I don't care if your light bill due. You can pay it later.
Right.
I need this. Like, she
right.
was like that.
And then and it's like that. And that's messed up. Because you do have in-laws that always want something from their couple. Mm-hmm. They always want something from the couple. They always asking the couple for something because the couple is doing better than what they are doing. Mm-hmm. But then you have some couples that if the mother is elderly and they don't want the mother living by themselves or something like that, you do have couples that agree to, hey, we're going to bring my mama in and keep an eye on her because she's getting elder and I want to see about her. That's different. You see what I'm saying? We talking about that mother-in-law that doing their own thing, got their own thing, they working, and if they ain't got their own thing, that don't mean you intrude on your daughter or your son.
Now watch this, like I said.
Because you got something that do that.
Right. Now, women, it's mostly always the in-law, like the woman in-law. You don't really find too many of the males.
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you say to this? Like, is it really like what I said when I say, like, they might be lonely and they just need to find themselves?
That mother.
What if they got a husband and they just maybe not be happy at home? Why are they not tending to their own?
Because that's what I said. They want to keep control of their child. It ain't got nothing to do with they lonely and all that shit. Hell, I be lonely some goddamn time, but I ain't running over there busting my son door open, sitting on their damn couch, trying to goddamn intrude on their privacy. That's that shit, mama. If you ain't got nothing to do, you need to find you something to do. Right. Ain't you shit? You know, you ain't got call some of y'all cousins or something and see if they want to be bothered with you. But don't be coming over here, jacking up our shit over here. You see what I'm saying? It's not that. It's just that they know they can do it, and it's that power struggle. You shouldn't be 26 years old and your in-law and you married. You 26, you 27, hell, 21. I don't give a damn if you're 19 and married because you're grown at 19. I don't care if you're 19 and married. That in-law, once they made that decision to hook up and say, I do, that in-law shouldn't be running over there trying to keep on hold to that that power struggle. Yes, the parent gonna have that feeling like, I sure hate to see my baby grow up. Mm-hmm. You see, now we're going to have that feeling. I sure hate to see that they grown and they done got married to somebody or whatever. That's just a inner feeling a parent have. You know, because now you know that you're not going to see them as much and stuff because they're building their own life now. You know, but that's where the in-laws have to be able to be wise enough and strong enough to sit back and let their child do what they do until their child asks for your help or asks for your opinion or advice on something. That's when you step in there. Because that's the only time I step in there. And like I said, emergency. You might as well, I'm an emergency in-law. And that's just how it is. You're supposed to do that. That's called respect. You know?
And boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries. It is.
Michael.
And
whose side is she on?
Yeah, but
is she on yours?
Yeah, but
or theirs? Because if she on theirs,
it should be no side though.
It shouldn't be no side. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't even be like that.
They need to respect the boundaries of that marriage.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But it's whoever the in-laws are on that rodeo with.
Yeah.
That's where it come from.
That's
that person right there
wife,
is the one going to speak up.
Yeah, the wife needs to be
so now I don't know why I'm talking crazy. Yeah, the dude, Michael's a guy. So it's his wife, obviously. She needs to let the in-laws know that, hey, y'all chill out. Like,
you're right. You're right, because I've known some in-laws, I have plenty of friends and everything. I know some damn in-laws that they try to run their kids' house, their married child's, life. They do. They come in now and they try to tell them what's wrong, what ain't wrong, they don't like the type of job the other one got. How come he working here? Well, honey, you need to make him get a better job. Gone. And
you got the house to yourself now. Yeah. They gone.
Yeah.
I be kicking back.
Some people make their kids their lives. Some people
they do.
They
don't know when to let go.
Yeah.
They don't know when to let go. And
I don't care what you say. That's more lonely.
But let me tell you, I'm telling you like this too, y'all. It's some women-in-laws. Now, I'm going to go with the women-in-laws on this one before I go with the father. Because now, the fathers are more of an overprotective
in-law. I'm going to say, that's
you know what I'm saying?
They kind of
overprotect, right?
Yeah,
they kind of overprotective. Like they'll tell the dude, hey, look here now. I ain't hit her. Don't want you to hit her. Mm-hmm. And she better not call me and said you hit her.
Every time he come over, he got a gun on the hip. How you doing? Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
Got a shotgun on their back and shit like that. Yeah. Machete on this side right here. All right, check, make sure everything all good.
Yeah. That's
some
that.
Food.
Right.
The husband.
Right. But
good.
then
that type of shit.
You had a lady in-law.
She's just trying to run shit.
Like me, a woman-in-law. You have women. I'm telling you though, you have some women-in-laws that really be jealous of their daughter or their son.
Oh, you finna piss some folks off.
No, I'm just saying. You have some of them that be jealous of their son or their daughter because they have more than they do. You see what I'm saying? So now they want to come over there. It's almost like a possession. They want to take from them, and then you got some lady-in-law. You know what? I keeps it real. I don't care what nobody say because it is some in-law women that, especially if it's a girl, it is that the girl belongs to them, and it's something about the son, the dude they married to, that mother, especially if they living good or he's doing good. And say if she never had a man to do that for her, if she didn't have a man to do that for her, she got a little jealous streak up in there.
It is a lot of women.
She got it is. I'm trying to tell you. I
didn't believe it when I was younger, but then I started seeing it.
That's why I know I've heard it too. That's why I'm like, oh, she finna piss him off.
I don't care about pissing nobody off. That's what this show is about. Yeah, this show is about spreading knowledge and the cafe of knowledge. And what it says is we got to do better in our community because a lot of our divorces are starting because a lot of it have to do with that in-law butting in too damn much where they ain't got no business be butting into, and it is some in-laws out here that is jealous of their child once they see the lifestyle that their child and their spouse are doing. And they have an envy in that shit, and they will come in there. They'll act like it's some women in-laws that'll act like their daughter's husband is they damn husband too. Bitch, we can't share this man. You go out there, mama, and get your own man. Don't be trying to come over here and trying to act like my husband belongs to me and you.
I feel like I'm getting preached to.
I'm saying.
They'll even be looking for compliments from the man.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. And it's happening a lot. And I'm telling you, I see it all the time. It's happening. And just like I tell people, I had a job where I had 700 some employees every year. So you can imagine the different type of scenarios I done seen. And I done seen this happen. I done seen this. I done had females come in the office, males come in the office, and they say that they feel like their in-law is envy of the relationship that they have. So therefore, they inputs themselves in there because they didn't never have it. And it's almost like a jealous thing, like they trying to fuck the marriage up.
Wow.
And that's messed up. You see what I'm saying? They trying to run that good one off because they didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if I done went my whole life and didn't have a good man that treats my daughter, you know, like my daughter she done found a good man that treats her way better than the man I've ever had. I shouldn't be jealous of that. I should be happy and proud of that.
Hey, Michael gonna call the in-laws up and be like, hey, come on, let's watch some TV. Hey, I know this great show.
Yeah. Well,
he gonna click this on.
Right.
It ain't gonna be 10 minutes in. So what the hell you trying to say? All hell gonna break.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's what he asked for. He want the request. Hell, he probably gonna shoot it to his damn in-law. Yeah. Shit. Hey, he probably gonna say, look at this right quick. Cause he don't feel like being, but he tired of it. He tired of it. Yeah. Shoot him this video. They tired of it. That's what it is. He tired of it. So he evidently, I asked, did you want to remain anonymous? Nope. Say my name.
Say my name.
And so his name is Michael Watts. Goddamn. So that's what he wanted to be. So the thing is that you really do need to sit down. That's how you solve that. You got to go to your spouse. You and your spouse have to talk about it. No, you and your spouse.
I said, Michael.
Right. You and your spouse have but y'all got to talk about it first. And then after y'all talk about it, Michael, then y'all have to come up at a set of time to where you talk to your in-law. Whether it's the female in-law or the daddy in-law, whichever one it is, you're going to have to sit down, talk to this in-law, and tell this in-law what the problem is. Now
what if she has a problem with what he's talking about?
The in-law.
No, the in-law. No, the spouse.
I'm saying the wife and him, you got to get together and say, hey, your mother is over here more than we are, you know, and shit, she done got her own key to come in this bitch, you know, and when I walk in the door, she cooking and you supposed to be cooking. What's going on? We're gonna have to minimize this. We love her. You have to stress the point that we love you, love her, but we're gonna have to set a boundary and talk to her or him and tell them that we really appreciate.
You gotta throw on your cake.
Like, we really appreciate everything that you're trying to do, and we appreciate the love that you're throwing to us, but we really do need space. Let us run our own thing. And that's a part of being grown.
Yeah.
That you have to face issues like this. You can't hide from it and let your in-law run your shit.
Yeah.
You can't. That's a part of being grown. You the part of a marriage. And you can't nobody fix your marriage but you. Can't nobody fix your in-law but you. So y'all gonna have to get with that in-law, sit down, talk to him, and if the in-law get mad, like, well, fuck it, I won't never come over here again. I ain't even got that. I ain't doing this. You know what? They will be like, thank you. We sure appreciate it, because we sure tired as hell of your goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, to be real truthful about it, if the in-law gets mad, they just is mad. They just mad, and they will get over it. And if they don't ever get over it, it's just the other child, the other spouse that parent belongs to. They have to just keep going. It's you don't kiss the parent ass, but you do got to keep coming to them and reassuring them that you don't want them to be mad. You just want them to let you be independent.
If they get mad,
you see what I'm saying?
A lack of respect.
Right.
Because
but you know,
they don't
respect. But it's some of them gonna get mad now. They're gonna get mad because I don't
respect, because they can't respect the boundaries. It ain't no respect.
Right. But I have seen where the couple did approach that the in-law, and then the in-law was like disappeared for like a year or two. Didn't come see the grandkids. Didn't come call them. Didn't do none of that because they was in their feelings that they wanted them to give them space. Well, I'm sorry. That's how it goes. But at the same time, you're going to have to still go and reassure whoever that parent belonged to, that person, not the other spouse, the person who belongs to that in-law, they're going to have to just keep every now and then, even though the mama don't want to answer the phone or dad don't want to answer the phone, they go over there and just try to reassure them like, we love you, we just want to be independent.
Yes.
And we want you to come over, but just not like that. You know what I'm saying? And about a parent just feel like their kids shouldn't tell them shit. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they get mad. Because like, shit, that's my child. How he gonna tell me when to come over his house? Yeah, because that's his house now. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to respect that. But you do have to set them boundaries on that. So, but you got to say it very politely. You got to sit down and talk to your in-law very politely, you and the spouse. You have to sit down and you just have to tell them and let them know that they are loved, but it has come to a point where this has to be set a boundary and it has to stop. That's all. So anything else you have to say, that's all I say. You just let them know. You just let them know. And if you are a type of couple that is dependent on your in-laws, you need to stop that. Because now you can't be complaining about your in-law if you are dependent on them. If you're dependent on them, ain't no sense of you even asking shit about my in-law won't give us space. Hell no, they ain't gonna give you space because they paying for the space you in. So ain't no sense of you complaining about that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you got to start cutting and being more independent. If you can't do it all at one time, you and your spouse need to be sitting down and thinking about how a quick way to get y'all from being dependent on your in-laws. Because that's the only way that the in-law going to stop butting in. If you are dependent on them, you might as well take all the damn shit they dishing out because you depending on them.
And the way to not depend on your in-laws is to live within your means. Don't be trying to live out of your means. Trying to live this lavish lifestyle and you know you ain't got the money. Right. Because then you're going to be asking them to borrow money all the time. Or trying to live in one of their houses they own. Or live in your means. Yeah.
So that's it. You have to wean yourself off of the in-laws if you are dependent on your in-laws. That's all. But for the ones who not dependent on your in-laws or whatever, but I'm telling you, I can't stress this hard enough. If you are dependent on your in-laws, you need to stop it. Cut it. Find a way for you and your spouse to not depend on, because that's really not a marriage. If you depending on somebody else to take care of the marriage. See, that's not a marriage there. Yeah. A marriage is supposed to be you depend on each other.
They just adopted a kid.
That's all. Yeah, they just adopted a kid. That's all they did. So, just do that. And that's all we have to say. Got anything else to say about that? Me either. So just sit down and talk to your in-law, Michael, and see if y'all can get this situated. You have to get it situated. Ain't no see if y'all can. No, you gonna have to sit down with your wife or whatever, and you're gonna have to sit down first with you and your wife, and y'all come to agreement of the problem. Then y'all come to the in-law with it and say it in a very respectful way. Let them know there is love, but their ass is getting on your nerves. That's all you got to do. So anyway, gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And y'all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from y'all goals and success. See y'all next week, and have a nice weekend. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, please.